and they had a little juice box. And the teacher took away their juice boxes. And the reason given was because none of the other students who were on the lunch program received the juice box. They received milk.
Oh, that is so mama. Oh, my gosh. I remember some of my friends had, like, fruit roll-ups. I'm like, oh, that looks kind of good. But I wasn't, like, so jealous. Wasn't debilitatedly jealous. That's
right,
so
that's
evil.
what helped us grow up.
Yeah,
that's what helped us grow up. You know, you had a friend who had the better bite than you. That's what it was all about.
Yeah, these communist teachers.
Yeah.
Our
Absolutely,
juice
and you're
boxes.
Right. And then when this teacher on campus, because the father of the children went to the teacher, a particular teacher, and then that particular teacher confronted the one just out of curiosity to see what their reaction was going to be.
Yeah.
And they basically didn't even realize that they were stealing from the child just to keep the so-called peace, or basically keep the equality.
That is so funny. You feel like you can, like the term is like stealing candy from a baby. It's so easy. And those are probably good kids too, so they didn't really raise up too much of a stink about getting their juice box taken away, even though they knew it was unjust.
They were good enough to tell their father, though.
Nice. Right on.
Nice. Absolutely. And he's the one that went to bat. I don't know where it's at now.
Okay.
But even the cafeteria lady, because that same teacher confronted the cafeteria lady and said, are they not allowed to bring anything they want in their own lunch? And she had the same reaction. Yes, but.
Wow.
Yeah. Hey, so, if you're not part of the communists, you're against them.
Yeah. Dang. That's so interesting. Yeah. It reminds me of like the whites are so compliant and they well-behaved, and so you can oppress them the most, you know? You can violate their rights the most. Anyway.
You know, when you mentioned about the 20-minute lunch on the first story, and then you read that lady had a complaint that it had to be 20 minutes of seat time.
Right.
And so when you hear, that's what you have to ask. Is it 20 minutes of seat time or is it 20 minutes of lunch? Because if it's 20 minutes of just lunch, that includes walking to the cafeteria. It includes funneling through the line, finding your seat, wait up, but also eating and then having to return to your next period all within the 20 minutes. And it appears, talking to this person at the school, sometimes it boils down to 6 minutes on the low end to 9 minutes on the high end to eat their lunch.
Wow, interesting. Sometimes that's all it takes. You don't need a big lunch, but you're right. And you know what's weird is that we always were able to go play outside after that. Like,
I know.
We had quite a bit of recess. We had morning recess. We had before school playing, morning recess. They later called it nutrition. Oh, why are you calling it nutrition? Then people could get some food stuff. Like, why? It's so liberal. I hated it even back then. And then we had lunch recess. And then sometimes we would even play after school. But I sometimes went to school just so I could play outside with my friends. So.
Oh, I know. We played so much during school. But school, anyways, it's so backwards. Like, an education would be to really get to know somebody with some that's unemotional on a school campus so they could educate us on the things that are happening, because it is, oh man, the kids are learning so less.
Yeah. They
have so much less coordination because there's no real physical education like just playing.
Right.
It's amazing. It's just amazing what is going on with the kids at school. It's broken to a degree you can't even imagine.
Wow.
But anyhow, there's too much for me to put all in a sentence or two.
Yeah, I understand. It's really a shame. Poor kids. Teachers, leave those kids alone.
It's beyond what you can ever imagine.
Yeah. No, it's evil.
It literally yeah. Well, it was good talking with you, Hake.
You too, man. Appreciate you. Eric in Arizona. Take care, man. Call again.
Yeah, take care. You too. Sure.
All right.
All right.